I'm Vanessa Mamalidi and I will be the nurse.
I am Jessica Mumford and I will be Raymond Nguyen.
Alright, let's get started. Hi Mr. Nguyen, how are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thanks. So my name is Vanessa and I'll be your student nurse for today. Is it okay if I refer to you as Raymond, or would you prefer to be called Mr. Nguyen?
Raymond is fine.
Perfect. So what brings you in today, Raymond?
Just for a general health assessment.
Great. So just so you're aware of a health assessment, I will need to ask you a few personal questions just about your health, lifestyle, family history. It'll take about 10 minutes and I will need to record this information, okay? But it will be kept confidential. And do I have your consent to record this information?
Yes, it's fine.
Perfect. So can I start with your full name and date of birth, please?
My full name was Raymond Nguyen. Date of birth was the 17th of January 1955.
And your address?
52 Homebush Street Central.
And do you have any known allergies?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. So just a bit about your cultural background. What culture do you originate from?
I was born in Vietnam and came to Australia in 1979.
And do you practice any religion here in Australia?
I am Buddhist, but there's no temple where I live, so I have a small shrine in my flat.
Okay, cool. Well, that's nice to hear. So are you single, married, or do you have a partner?
Unfortunately, my wife passed away 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How are you coping with that?
I'm coping with it better now. My daughter lives next door to me and I'm always spending a lot of time with her and my grandchildren.
Well, that's lovely to hear that you're close to them. So what has urged you to come and have a health assessment today?
I have a deep chesty cough at the moment and I want to improve my overall health through exercise and healthy eating.
Okay. And how long has this cough been happening for?
About 5 weeks.
About 5 weeks, yeah. And have you been diagnosed with any respiratory illnesses such as asthma?
No.
No asthma. Do you smoke, Raymond?
No, I recently quit actually. I used to smoke about 20 cigarettes a day for around 42 years.
Wow, that's a lot of cigarettes. Okay, so I think the best option for your cough is to go to your local doctor. He'll run some tests, he'll check up on your cough, and I also noticed here you have a slight fever of 37.9. Now this is actually over average, so he'll get that under control, maybe give you some medication for your cough and for your temperature, okay? So you can just do that. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you.
Perfect. So a little bit about your eating habits. What do you generally eat during a day?
Well, I start work very early, so I tend to skip breakfast. So for lunch and dinner, I'll usually buy Asian takeaway, like rice or noodles, just because I find no time to cook my meals.
Okay. And do you drink any alcohol?
I tend to drink with my dinners.
Yeah. And how many drinks would you have per night, you'd say?
Anywhere from about 6 to 10 standard drinks.
Okay. So the recommended alcoholic beverages per day is actually 2 standard drinks. So we want to get this under control to avoid any long-term health effects like liver disease or liver damage. Yeah. So if you are finding it difficult to cut down your alcohol consumption, I can refer you to a local group. It's called Alcohol Anonymous. It's held in a lot of different communities, and you just go along, no signing up. You just come and go as you please. Everyone's there for the same reason. Just individuals that want to cut down on drinking or stop, altogether. That's just a second option for you if you did need that extra support, okay?
Thank you.
Now, I also noticed here that your blood pressure is 180 over 85. That's on the higher range, okay? Do you usually have a high blood pressure or family history of high blood pressure?
Not that I know of. Why would it be so high?
Okay, so the reason it might be this high is probably caused by your high salt diet, excessive amount of alcohol that you're drinking. We want to reduce this so that you aren't at risk of any heart conditions such as a heart attack. Yes. And have you heard of the food pyramid? Sorry?
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard of it? Okay. So basically, it's a visual guide of the types of foods and the portions that you should be having every day for good health. So it includes veggies, fruits, grains, healthy fats and dairy, all in proportion of course, so that on the sheet that I'll give you, it will show you everything that you should be eating on a day so that you're getting all the nutrients that you need. Okay? However, if you are finding it difficult, like you said, to prepare meals, I can suggest on, say, a Sunday night that you cook all your meals for the week. That way it's all set out. You don't have to eat out, you don't have to buy your meals. You just grab it and there you go, it's already set. I think that's a good option for you. As for the mornings, it's important that you don't skip breakfast because this does give you, the most energy throughout the day. So even if you just grab a banana or make a smoothie on the way to work, that will give you the most energy that you need, okay?
That's not a good idea, thank you.
Perfect. So your weight here is 74 kilos, and for your height, your BMI is 25. Now this is on the borderline of, overweight, yes, it's on the borderline of overweight. So hopefully by eating healthy, we can bring you back down to the healthy range, just so you're not at risk of developing obesity, yeah? So how often do you exercise?
I hardly have any time. I'm always working and looking after my grandchildren, but I do tend to take them to the park.
Okay. So I did notice that your heart rate is 104 beats per minute, and the normal range is 60 to 100. So you're a bit over at the moment, and this could be due to stress and lack of exercise. So I did notice you were very busy, but you did say you always spend time with your grandchildren. So you could just incorporate a brisk walk to the park every afternoon with your grandchildren. Maybe just kick the ball around with them just to keep you, staying active. Just 30 minutes a day is all you really need to keep your energy levels up and stay active. If you are interested, possibly once a week you could participate in group training. It's a great way to get involved with the community and stay fit, and exercise does release endorphins, so this will help you feel happier, less stressed in your life, and staying more fit is what you want, okay?
That sounds good, I would be interested in that, thank you.
Perfect. So when you do spend time with your grandchildren, is it in the sun?
Yes, especially in summer, I love to take them to the beach with me.
Okay, and when you're spending time in the sun, do you wear sunscreen, sunnies, hat, protective clothing?
No, I don't. I feel as though I don't burn, so I don't see a need to.
Okay. So it is important that we do wear protective clothing and sunscreen to reduce the risk of developing melanoma. And just because you did mention that you don't wear any protecting clothing or sunscreen in the sun, I would like to refer you to a skin clinic, okay? Just have a check-up. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Perfect. And was there any other questions that you would like to ask Raymond?
No, that's okay, thank you.
Alright, so just a rundown on the recommendations that I gave you. I have a brochure here about the healthy eating pyramid. Read up on that. It'll give you some ideas of how many fruits, how many veggies you need during the day. Just, to keep you eating healthy. Also a brochure on melanoma. I want you to read up on, some of the effects that can happen if you don't wear sunscreen or protective clothing. I referred you to the skin clinic. Just have a checkup. Don't forget to keep exercising because we want to bring that weight down, bring your heart rate down, staying healthier, and to get rid of that chesty cough, we want to go check up with your doctor, and hopefully he can get your fever down as well. Okay. So I hope all of those recommendations have helped you, and I wish you luck, and I hope to see you in about 2 weeks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.